Hi you guys, it's me, Be Unique. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. And if you're returning, you know you guys are awesome. So today's video is going to be my New Year's declutter. So if you guys are interested in what I am decluttering / getting rid of, then please keep on watching. So it's that time of year. My stash has been building. I got stuff I don't use, things I have additionally expired, and just I don't like it or don't want it. So we're gonna go over that today, and we're just gonna dump this out. It's a bin. Like this is my little cubby of things, and it is quite heavy, I will say. So let's just get into it. So in no particular order, we're just gonna go right and start grabbing stuff. So here we have a Morphe white, I believe it's an eyeliner in the shade Coconut. I've had this for like 2 years, never touched it, never used it. I don't even remember how I got this. And I was like, oh yeah, let me keep it, you know, for like my inner corner, because I have like itty bitty eyes and I want to, like, you know, make it look bright and open and, you know, stuff like that. I don't even use it. So it's just trash to me. Trash. Then we have the One Size Beauty eyeliner. It is used up, dried up. It is just taking up space, and I have so many other eyeliners. I mean, it's not really dried up because I mean it's still going strong. But, you know, it's there. It's living its life. The next item that I'm just grabbing is this Wander Beauty High Mile mascara. I've tried it. I didn't really like it, and then I just had it sitting in the drawer and I totally forgot all about it. God only knows how long I've had it. The next item that I have is this brow gel from Wonder Brow. I love this product. This is my go-to item, as well as their eyebrow pencil, because it's waterproof, transfer proof. I just love it. I've been using this for the longest time, but this is like, I've used it all, and yeah, I have to buy more. But yeah, so if you guys are wondering, this is the shade Black Brown. I just love this because you layer it on, you can make it as dark as you want. Then we have some random lashes that I stopped using, apparently, from Kiss, in the style Jubilee. Again, these are so old, they're just sitting there, and I don't use regular, because, you know, I don't use regular lashes anymore, is like eyelash glue from Tarte. I don't really like that anyway. Then we have an e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. It's not that I didn't like it, it was just the shade was too wrong, and I've used it because I don't like to waste stuff. I don't even know what color this is. I want to say this is brown black or something. It's like, I don't even know. It's, what shade is this? Deep brown. It was way too deep brown for me. And normally I go for eyebrow products, it's like dark brown, black brown, and that was just almost black. So then we have a Clinique eyeliner, pencil eyeliner. I don't use pencil eyeliners. I kept it because I was like, oh, maybe my waterline, like how I used to do back in high school. I don't do that. So, you know, why keep stuff you're not going to use? You know what I'm saying? Next is this setting powder. This used to be my #1 setting powder of all time. And as you guys know, this was the setting powder. It might still be the setting powder, but not for me. Not anymore. I'm sorry. If you guys want a really, really good setting powder that's going to blur the pores and do the job, it is One Size Beauty setting powder. Along with their setting spray and the primer. Like, those three things are like my go-to products. Like, oh yes, I cannot live without that stuff. But this, I even opened it because I was like, oh, I'm going to use it for, like, specifically when I do my makeup, when I film, right? That way I'm not wasting it. I'll, like, use my good setting powder for when I'm out and about. Nope. I just don't go to it no more. I just don't. And it's just sitting there, and it pains me to see it. So I have to get rid of it. I have to get rid of it. Then we have some more eyelash glue from Kiss. Then we have an Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I got this along with an eyeshadow palette from Influencer that I didn't even get to use or review yet, which was like their newest palette that came out, like something metal. And this came with it, and I don't use this. Next is the Ace Beauty liquid lipstick in, I want to say, Manifest. I liked it. It was very creamy when I first tried it, but I just don't gravitate to it. Like, it's not my go-to lipstick. It's been sitting for a minute, and it's starting to look a little wonky in the bottle. And I was tempted to keep it because I do like the packaging, but I don't want to be a hoarder. So I was like, okay, it's time to go. It's time to go say goodbye. Then we have a NARS sample in a red lipstick. I think I tried this once. I'm not a lipstick girl. I'm a liquid lip type of person. So this just wasn't cutting it for me. I mean, it's pretty. And I like the theme of lip products, I guess, because I see a whole bunch right here. I'm just going to start grabbing it. Ooh. I thought I had more. Oh, no. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let's see these lippies. So we have the MAC and Patrick Star collection lipstick. I've used it maybe twice. You guys know how old this is. It's like at least 5 years old. I had this before I bought my house, before I moved into my house. And I didn't want to get rid of it for the longest time because I really liked the packaging and it goes with like my whole aesthetic in my closet, beauty room, whatever you want to call it. But again, it's taking up space and there's no sense of keeping it. Then we have the Stila Stale Day Liquid Lip. I wore this once. I specifically opened it to wear it the other day to go out to eat someplace. And I just didn't like the way it held up. Typically, this lipstick is, maybe it could be old because it has been a few years. So it could be that it was old. But I don't like the way it performs. So I'm like, you know what? Just get rid of it. Then we have this little liquid lippy. This one I tried on in an unboxing from BBBBB, I don't know, BFF, I don't know. But again, it's just not something I gravitate to. The shade was like, yeah, it's the tones, but it was more like a summer shade, and I'm not a very bright poppy lip person. I tried to be at one point in time in my life, and I was wearing this it was from KVD, was one of her liquid lippies. She had like some purples and I really loved them. They were purity, but it's just too bold for me. I think now that I've had my third child, I'm just like, let me tone it down with the lippies and just stick with what I like, and that's nude. Then we have some Laura Lee Los Angeles lippies. Let me tell you, I'm not getting rid of these because I don't like them. It's just because they're old and why use them when they're old? You know what I'm saying? I have so many other lippies that I haven't even opened, like from Jeffree Star. I never even opened. I need to like work on that because I don't know if they're gonna be okay. And I spent a lot of money on those. So, you know, you just gotta declutter, gotta rotate your stuff. So it was Topless and Pouty and Nice. I liked Topless a lot more than her Christmas collection lippy from Pouty and Nice. But yeah, so these are going. Then we have, oh my gosh, I've been holding on to these for dear life, but it's time. It is time to go. It's some highlighters from Jeffree Star. So, okay, listen. I love his stuff. I love his highlighters. They're beautiful. And when I have more money, I will probably buy some more. But because I still have BoxyCharm from Ipsy, we get stuff in there. So, I mean, I'm still using this that I got. The Cotton Candy Champagne Blush thing. I'm using this right now as my highlighter. So, you know, it takes me forever to go through stuff. So, these have been sitting for a minute. So, I have the shade Siberian Gold. Oh, look at this. So freaking gorgeous. I love this. I'm like in my thoughts right now. I'm just going to say F it. I don't even want to get rid of it. Then we have Peach Goddess, which I used a lot, actually. Ooh, this is broken. Oh, that's how old it is, you guys. Oh, my gosh. Why is he so expensive? Then we have So Effing Golds. Oh my god, this is another one that I use like all the time. As you could tell, it's like there's a divot in there. Oh, that one's so pretty. I can't stop. Just stop. Stop it. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. You're getting rid of it. You're getting rid of it. Then we have Summer Snow Cone. You could tell like I like the golden highlighters. That's just what I like because I feel like it goes with my skin tone. So that's what I gravitate to, you guys. If you haven't learned that one already, I mean, I don't know. Okay, so then we have the Paula's Choice Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid SPF. I actually really liked this product, and I was so bummed that it broke. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how it broke. I just used it. I was using it in the summertime, and all of a sudden, I was like, there's a crack in it. I was like, what the heck? And things were pouring out. So I put it in here to try to salvage it. But honestly, I don't think that's safe. So I'm forcing myself to get rid of it, even though I like it. And this was super expensive because I bought that with my own money. But yeah, this will definitely be a repurchase for sure. Because, you know, sunscreen is good for your skin and all that stuff. And it's, you know, making me look young and beautiful as long as I possibly can. So why not? Then we have the LYS brushes. Love Yourself. Okay, so let me explain something. The foundation brush, I just didn't get down with. I don't know what it was. It could be me. But I'm not going to keep stuff that's just going to be sitting around. I'm not a hoarder. I throw things out all the time. I have to get rid of things if I'm not using it. If it's broken, get rid of it. If it's not working out for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, get rid of it. Even my kids' toys, like, mamas out there know. Like, I'm going to be that parent. It's broken, dump it out. You don't use it, dump it out. That's me. And then there's sculpting and bronzing brush. So let me tell you, I did not like this brush at all. I don't know why. I just didn't like it. I felt like it just, maybe I don't know how to use it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, but it just didn't, it was too harsh for me. And then it made me do more work. I like to use right now, and I've still had this brush since BoxyCharm, the original BoxyCharm, their angled complexion brush. This is what I use to chisel out a little bit here, you know. I like this because it's light and I can build it up if I want to. That's just how I like to go and do that. So these brushes are gone. Then we have the Telescopic Lift Waterproof mascara. Let me tell you, I don't like this. It works if you know what you're doing, and I do not know what I'm doing. So it was just, ended up looking clumpy, and that's not what I like. I don't want it to be looking clumpy and all that. So I was just like, eh. And then it was really waterproof, like waterproof to the point where like I've been having mascara on for days. No, that's no bueno. Then we have the Mommy Brow Styler Mocha Brown. I tried this. It was just not the right color for me, and I was just like, I gotta get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Half of this stuff I got from Beauty Box, from my beauty boxes, or purchased them. Majority, 95% is Beauty Box. I'm just gonna say that right now. Then we have the Give Them La La Beauty. This again was a Beauty Box product. Cream blush, very pretty, and I was very shocked with how it performed when I tried it. But I just don't gravitate to it. I'm a powder blush girl, so that's just, you know, how that's going. Then we have the Natasha Denona, I can't talk, eyeshadow palette. This thing is God only knows how old, from BoxyCharm. I tried using it recently, and it's just, I have so many other eyeshadow palettes that I have not opened, that I have not touched. So it's like, if I don't force myself, I'll never get to it. So that's that. Then we have a travel size Fix It setting spray from MAC. This I actually really like. It's mattifying, and it kind of reminds me of the One Size setting spray. I will use this one first, and then I will go over with that one to like top it off and seal it in. That's just the routine I've been doing. But for a quick type of, I know I'm not gonna need my makeup to last all day, but I want it to last till I'm ready, is this one. Like I will use that, because I don't like to be wasting my good stuff. Does that make any sense? Am I the only one that does that? I don't know. Like if I know, like I won't use this unless like it's a special occasion. Like I need, like, it's like I don't want to touch it otherwise than that. Like I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Then we have the Ulta Beauty eyebrow stamper. I tried it once. I would rather just pencil my brows in. I feel like I'm getting better at it, and this is a learning curve for sure. And it's just easier for me to now pencil them in rather than stamping it. I thought this was going to be quick, and it wasn't quick for me. So yeah, it works. It does the job, but I'd rather just pencil them in. Here's my other lippy from the, look how pretty that is, from the MAC and Patrick Star collection. This was really pretty. And along with their lip glosses, like, again, I don't want to get rid of it, but I can't stand clutter. I just have to do it. I have to do it. I'm forcing myself to do these things. Then we have a MAC Red Bullet Lippy. This was in the shade Ruby Woo. This is very pretty. This is my jam for a red. Like, it's perfect for my skin tone. But again, I'm not a lipstick person. I'm a liquid gal. I don't know. Then we have the Secret Garden from Eloise Blush and Glow palette. This was actually really pretty, and I use this quite a bit for my blush. But I am more of a matte blush girl, and I have oily skin, so I don't want any additional shine unless it's like highlighter. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't want to look like a greasy hot mess. I have stuff all over my hands. Then I have a lip balm from Sephora, which is, I think, coconut. I didn't really like it. I mean, it was okay. Just, it's not the best. Foundation wise, I have the By Mario foundation, and I am the shade 120 or 120. I don't know. It just doesn't work with oily skin. It did not oxidize as much. Like, it has potential. If he came out with something that was like for oily skin, mattifying, you know, like gonna be all day, work for that oily skin, then I would definitely repurchase and go to that. But because this does not work for my skin type, It's just sitting there. It's just sitting there collecting dust. Then we have the One Size Turn Up the Base. Let me explain something to you. It's not that I hated it. It's the wrong shade. And I could only use it in the summer. And it is now over a year old. And I was going to try to use it again this summer. But I'm like, you know what? For that, I just buy, you know, another one. But yeah, so this one's expired. This one's definitely expired. Along with 90% of the things that I'm getting rid of anyway. But you guys get my point. Then we have a concealer shape tape in medium. This is expired. I just got a new one. Expired. Along with light medium. Expired. Then we have the lip injection maximum plump. I have used this. As you can tell, it's about halfway now. But I have two other ones that, you know, I need to start using stuff or else it's just I'm never going to get to it. So I'm Xing that one out. Ooh, excuse me. Then we have a mascara from Uma. I don't know how to pronounce this, but I have this mascara and I got from BoxyCharm. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. I've used it, forced myself to use it, and I'm at the point where why use something I don't like? I don't know if I think it's the brush. I don't know what it is. It's a combination of probably the brush and that product itself. I don't know. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. So I'm getting rid of it. Then we have the NYX Professional Makeup Brow Tint Pen. Potential, I must not be brow tint pen savvy because it was not giving me it. It wasn't working. It wasn't working for me, just not for me. Not saying it doesn't work, it's just not for me. For primer, I have the No Problem Primer. This I like to use with my Bare Minerals foundation. But again, this is I don't know how old. And I'm not going to keep something that is expired. And I'm like using it. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, how old is this thing? But I did like how it performed. It wasn't performing poorly. Yeah, see, is this expired 2023? Oh, that's not too bad, I think. If that's a year, I don't know. It just says expires 2030-318. So maybe March 18th. So that's not too bad. So maybe that's why I like the way it performed, because it wasn't expired till recently. Okay. Then we have, for like a setting spray, I don't know if this is even really a setting spray. It's a refreshing spray. So if I felt really dry, I would use this, but it's not something I gravitated to. Did this work? Yes. Did I like it? Yes. It's just sitting there and it's expired. For our face palette, Cover FX. I got this again from BoxyCharm for sure. I loved this actually. I use this a lot, like a lot. But if I don't rotate stuff, I will never get to my other stuff. So yeah, I gotta get rid of that. Okay, so lastly are all of my eyeshadow palettes. And I still have some other ones that I probably should get rid of, I'm not gonna lie. Especially the ones from Morphe, the ones that were in like that whole ordeal. I don't know if they're safe to use. Some of them I haven't even touched. So it's like I kind of want to use them because I did use some of them and I never had an issue. So if you guys have any thoughts on that, leave them down below because I don't know. Should I get rid of them? Should I use them? Like I didn't have a problem with it. So I mean, I don't know. All right. So the first eyeshadow palette that we're going to get rid of is the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I love this palette. I love it. I do. I really love this palette. The tones, like all of that is so my jam. But if I don't rotate, if I don't get rid of stuff, I will never use anything else. And this is expired anyway. Do I want to get rid of it? No. Do I have to? Yes. Yes, I do. Then we have Anastasia. This, my darlings, is like 10 years old. I don't even want to get rid of it. But I did repurchase another one, so I don't feel as bad. But this one specifically has sentimental value. But I can't hoard stuff. And I bought another palette. It's the same. It's the same palette. I can't keep this specific one just because of where I purchased it, when I purchased it, blah, blah, blah. Then we have, oh my God, my pile is piling down. Then we have the Soft Glam palette. So I bought this. Took me ages to use it. I've been using it the past 6 months or so. And again, if I don't rotate, things just accumulate. Now these palettes. When I first started getting into makeup and purchasing, higher end makeup products. These were the first eyeshadow palettes that I bought. I don't want to get rid of them because I wanted to collect things. But again, I don't want to be a hoarder. So here we are. And these are from Too Faced. So we have the semi-sweet chocolate palette. Again, I just love to smell them. And they still smell so good. I don't know if that's a bad thing. Like, should they still be smelling good? But I don't know. This particular palette, I never really gravitated to because it was more of a cool toned palette. I'm a warm tone gal, so this was very cool tones for me. Yes, I used it, but not a lot. Then, of course, we have the chocolate palette, chocolate bar palette. Apparently, I never touched this. Oh my God. Are you serious? Oh, it smells so good. I never used this palette. Apparently, I never used this palette. Never in my life. Not touched, not swatched, nothing. This is what I'm saying. If I don't get rid of stuff, I won't touch it. Now, the next two palettes, I know I used at least like one of them. Okay, I did use this one, thank God. This is the pumpkin spice palette. Pumpkin spice, I love it. And the tones are my jam. Like warm, give me the warm tones with a touch a bit of cool. Like I'm happy with all that stuff. I used it. I can't smell anything. Last but not least is the Sweet Peach palette. This palette I was obsessed with. Oh, I had their foundation, their primer, their setting powder. I had like the whole Sweet Peach thing going on. And don't get me wrong, like I loved it. I loved their foundation. I loved their primer because everything was mattifying. Like it was perfect for my skin type. So I was in heaven. In heaven, you guys. Like that collection. I wish I still had it, honestly, because I loved the packaging. Their packaging was gorgeous. So this palette right here, above all the other Too Faced palettes, of like 90% of my stuff, I don't want to get rid of. I just, this is like my favorite palette to use. That wraps up today's video. I have quite a bit of stuff here. Not a lot compared to other people, but from me, it's a lot. Like, I have so much product I haven't even touched. I haven't even touched yet, and it's sad. It's sad. But if you guys have any comments on the Morphe palettes, what should I do with those? Because I do have some that are on that list. I don't know if I should use them, not use them, because some of them I haven't even touched. Some of them I did touch and never had an issue with it. So I don't know. Should I do it? Should I not do it? I don't know. I'm not really sure. But if you have made it this far in the video and you have not done so already, do not forget to sting that subscribe button. Come join my little beehive here with me. Help me pollinate my videos anywhere from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, your mom, your neighbor, your brother, whoever. And do not forget that when you guys sting that subscribe button and you like my video, you're helping me out in that YouTube world. But also, I do a lot of giveaways on my channel. So you guys are going to be, you know, able to participate in those giveaways. And heads up, there will be another giveaway coming. It's going to be quite a good, in my opinion, a good giveaway for my 1,400 subscribers. So please, please keep your eyes and ears peeled out for that. And I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.